I awoke rather early the next morning, quickly got dressed, grabbed some breakfast, and headed out the door. I had one thing in mind this morning. I had to talk to Justin. How, you might ask? My dad works as a counselor at a drug rehabilitation clinic, and as luck would have it, Justin Beaver was one of Dad's more frequent clients. I rarely ever bug Dad at work, but on rare occasion when I dropped by, I'd catch Justin leaving my dad's office. I locked the house before climbing on my bike and pedaling about 2 miles to my dad's clinic. When I got there, I parked and locked my bike, then went inside. I waved hello to Dad's receptionist, and just as I was about to sit down, I saw Dad's therapy room door open. Just as I had figured, Justin came out of the door, and I quickly rushed over.
Hello again, Bobby.
Hi, Justin. Everything going well today?
Tiring as usual, Bobby. Your dad seems to think I'm making progress, though. How are you? You don't usually bug your dad at work unless something's wrong.
Something is wrong, Justin. And actually, this time I came to talk to you.
Me? Why?
I've got a bit of a problem I was hoping you could help me with. Remember my friend Dipper?
That's the cup from the Beach Bears you're always talking about, right?
Yeah, that's him. He met up with this talent agent who I guess talked to him when he left my house one day. After the agent talked to him, Dipper became quite insistent on meeting with him in his hotel room. He had me come along, but I don't know, something about the guy just seems off. He seemed fixated on talking about Dipper's financial situation. Anytime the music career itself came up, though, he seemed to avoid talking about it.
I assume this agent at least mentioned his name, didn't he?
I think he said it was Jason. Jason Marley.
Say what? Bobby, that's not good.
Why? Is Dipper in danger?
No, I don't think so. Not as long as he didn't sign anything yet.
He didn't, though Mr. Marley tried to speed through that too, trying to pressure him for an answer.
I'm glad you came and talked to me about this. If he signs with Jason Marley, he's gonna live to regret it. Jason Marley was my agent for several years. He's part of the reason I ended up here in the first place. You've got to talk him out of it, Bobby.
I've tried, Justin. Everything I came up with, he had an excuse not to listen. That's part of the reason I came by. We were riding home and I saw the billboard for your concert this weekend. At first I was thinking I could have you talk to Dipper and then he might listen because you're a singer too. You know, a common ground. But if you're saying you actually know that Weasel agent, it gives me even more of a reason to get Dipper to talk to you. The concert's sold out, but I remember you telling me when I saw you before that you often kept passes on hand for special occasions. I was wondering if you could let me use a couple of them so I could get Dipper to meet up with you at the concert.
That's not a bad idea. Hold on.
I watched Justin pull out his wallet. He took out 2 tickets from it and scribbled his name on the back of them before giving them to me.
I'm giving you 2 backstage passes for you and Dipper. Show up about an hour before the concert. I'll let my security guard, Reggie, know you're coming. He'll direct you to me.
Justin, I hope this works.
So do I, Bobby. I know your friend Dipper is very important to you.
I'd do anything for him, Justin. Even put my own life on the line.
How exactly did the subject of the concert come up, anyway?
Like I said, we were riding home and I saw the billboard. I kinda white lied, though, saying that I thought the concert might help him relax. The idea being that he could watch a concert for once rather than be in one.
Well, just make sure he gets there by any means if you have to. If Jason gets his claws into Dipper before Dipper realizes what he's getting himself into, things are only gonna get worse.
Alright, Justin, I will. It was at that point I heard the door leading back into my dad's office open. My dad poked his head out and looked at the two of us.
Bobby, is everything alright?
Look, I'm sorry for coming while you're working, but this was something that
Bobby, relax. It's alright. I know you've been very protective of Dipper lately. He's lucky to have a friend like you.
Dad, please don't tell Dipper.
I won't, son. I give you my word. But I need to talk to Justin for a moment.
Oh, okay. I'll head back home then.
Good luck, Bobby. I hope to see you backstage tonight.
Right. Bye, Justin. See you at home, Dad. I left Dad's clinic after that and pedaled home. When I got there, I quickly locked up my bike again and headed to the crosswalk. Hey, Dipper, I got the tickets. Come outside. I saw the front door open and Dipper's head popped out. I started to run across the street holding the passes when the wind caught them and blew them out of my hands. I dashed after them.
Bobby!
Dipper, I got the tickets.
Don't move, Bobby. They told me in health class that you should never move after an accident. Just lie still, Bobby. I'll get the tickets.
I didn't move much after that. Someone from the car that hit me approached Dipper, but I couldn't make them out. I could barely see as it was, and closed my eyes until I heard Dipper speaking again.
Quick, call 911. He needs an ambulance. Bobby, can you hear me?
Dipper, it hurts.
Don't move, Bobby. Where does it hurt?
Around my ribs.
It's okay, Bobby. The ambulance guys will take care of that. Is that the only thing that hurts?
I think so. But what about the concert? I wanted to take you someplace you'd enjoy.
Well, forget the concert, Bobby. You're more important.
No! I quickly jerked upward. If Dipper didn't go to the concert, I was going to have a lot more trouble convincing him not to go with Jason. Dipper, you have to go. I took the time to get them.
No, Bobby, lie back down. The ambulance is here. They can help you, okay?
Dipper, please, you have to promise me you'll still go. It would mean a lot to me.
But Bobby!
Dipper, please. I went through a lot to get these. And whether I'm there or not, I did say I wanted to give you the chance to watch a concert.
Okay, I'll go.
At that point, I lost nearly all my strength and closed my eyes again. I heard people around me and felt myself being moved onto the gurney and into the ambulance.
Did you want to come with us? Or are his parents available?
Of course I'm coming. If he has a cell phone with him, his father's phone number should be in it. His name is Sam Thornbody, though he might have it in there as Dad.
Thank you.
Hello?
Mr. Thornbody?
Yes, that's me. How can I help you?
We have your son here with us. He seems to have had an accident, and we're taking him to the hospital now. Are you available?
Bobby got hurt? I'll be right there. Which hospital is he being taken to?
Cable Huntington Hospital.
Thank you very much.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, sure.
His full name?
Robert Spike Thornbody, but he prefers to be called Bobby.
Address?
2346 Piedmont Road, Huntington. Oh, right, of course, Huntington.
How old is he?
Well, the same as me, 12. Well, actually, he's a little older, but still 12.
What exactly happened? How did Bobby get hurt?
It was my fault. He was crossing the street to bring me some tickets. I guess he wasn't looking and dashed in front of a car.
We're going to need to get him started on an IV.
Dipper.
I'm here, Bobby. Just lie still. They'll take care of you.
I love you.
I know you do, Bobby. Just lie still. Everything will be okay.
I don't think he hurt you. He's lost consciousness.
I love you too, Bobby.
I couldn't believe it. Even after we'd practically fought yesterday, Dipper still stayed with me the entire time. He even rode with me to the hospital. Dipper may not love me, but I have to say, through most of my life, Dipper's been there to protect me. Ever since we were little, I could count on him to watch over me, something which I would forever be grateful for.
There's a saying old, says that love is blind. Still we're often told, seek and ye shall find. So I'm gonna seek a certain lad I've had in mind. Looking everywhere, haven't got him yet. He's the sweetest bear I cannot forget. Only guy I think about without regret. I want to tell him that I love him and show who I am. Tell me, where is the shepherd for this lost lamb? There's a somebody I'm longing to see. I hope that he turns out to be someone who'll watch over me. I'm a porcupine who's lost in the wood. I know I could always be good to one who'll watch over me. Although he may not be the bear some girls think of as handsome,